A fight that 5 years ago looked like fairy tale.
I'm gonna make you my girlfriend.
I'm gonna make Mike my girlfriend.
I'm gonna make sure you kiss me good with those big lips.
Oh man, I can't wait for the night of the 20th.
One side, we have YouTube superstar to professional boxer Jake Paul, who can end a fight with just one punch.
Be careful by ducking down.
Even not being a professional boxer for years. And on the other hand, we have none other than legendary Mike Tyson. What if I told you that one of the most feared boxers in history, Mike Tyson, is stepping into the ring with YouTube sensation turned boxer Jake Paul? Is it a publicity stunt? Is it scripted? To understand today's fight, we have to take a look back of both fighters' early days. Born on June 30th, 1966, in Brooklyn, New York, Mike Tyson faced a challenging childhood. He grew up in a rough neighborhood and was often involved in street fights and petty crimes. Tyson was discovered by legendary boxing trainer Cus D'Amato at the age of 13. D'Amato saw raw potential in Tyson and took him under his wing, becoming a father figure to the young boxer. At the age of 20, Tyson made history by becoming the youngest heavyweight champion in the boxing history. In this time, Jake Paul not even born. Paul believed he has the ability and skills to beat Mike Tyson in the fight. But to do this, Jake should understand Tyson's tactics.
I don't know how much confidence that Jake Paul have in all this. But you know, he gonna be a lot quicker. And if he stay close to Mike, then his chance of winning gonna be great. But he trying to stay back from Mike. He gonna get caught.
And who knows better to break it down, not once, but twice.
Tyson there with the crowd behind Holyfield.
Evander Holyfield was always believed to be the one who can beat Mike Tyson.
As we head for the bell.
Give me his mouth down. Give me some Vaseline.
By Tyson. Right on the butt. Jab, and he slips to the side.
And when they finally fought in 1996, it showed.
Intimidation factor here whatsoever. Tyson able to duck her a number of ups.
He's getting too close. He can't fight inside with moves. Kind of smart. He's trying to smother Mike.
Holyfield was considered the underdog against the formidable Tyson, who was known for his ferocious power and intimidation.
That left hook missed by Holyfield.
I'll tell you what, the crowd thought that Mike was hurt. This might be a good shot.
Combination by Holyfield.
Holyfield used his experience and tactical approach to frustrate Tyson, effectively using clinches and counterpunching.
Tyson holding.
Combination. Not one punch, not two punches.
Down, he'll spring there, and he'll fire a big shot. There's a big right hand over the top.
Watch the time that he hits him. That's a straight shot. That's landed very well. That missed there. The point is that Tyson is on the defensive against
round.
In round 10, Holyfield landed a series of powerful blows that staggered Tyson, showcasing his resilience and power.
that is getting to the point where either he gets a knockout or he's going to win this fight.
A right hook followed by a left by Holyfield.
Got him ahead by 3.
There he is. He's worked it off early.
Holyfield won by TKO in round 11, marking one of the biggest upsets in boxing history and proving his critics wrong.
Not only hurt, but just too tired to continue.
I don't know what he's going to say later, but champion.
Jake Paul's early days. Born on January 17, 1997, in Cleveland, Ohio, Jake Paul gained fame through social media platforms. He first rose to prominence on Vine, a now-defunct video-sharing app where he amassed millions of followers with his comedic and often controversial videos. Jake Paul's interest in boxing was initially seen as a novelty. His first official fight was an amateur bout against fellow YouTuber Deji Olatunji on August 25, 2018, which he won by TKO in the 5th round. Jake turned professional in 2020, facing fellow YouTuber Anderson Jib on January 30th. He won the fight by TKO in the 1st round.
And now he's down again, and that is an emphatic first-round knockout victory as KSI.
Showcasing surprising skill and power, Jake continued to build his boxing career by taking on more challenging opponents. He fought former NBA player Nate Robinson on November 28, 2020, and won by a spectacular knockout in the second round.
At all times, ain't that what they say?
You betcha. Oh! Jake!
He then defeated former MMA fighters Ben Askren and Tyron Woodley, further solidifying his position in the boxing world. Let's start with the big question on everyone's mind. Why would a legendary fighter like Mike Tyson agree to fight Jake Paul? Is it just a publicity stunt, or is there more to it? Many speculate that this fight is a carefully orchestrated publicity stunt. After all, both Mike and Jake have a knack for generating headlines. But there's another angle to consider. Mike Tyson, despite his age, has always been a warrior at heart. This fight gives him a chance to prove that he still has what it takes to compete, even against younger opponents. Jake Paul, on the other hand, has been on a mission to prove himself as a legitimate boxer. Beating a legend like Tyson could cement his place in boxing history. But is this fight scripted? We'll get to that in just a moment. Did you know Mike Tyson has a surprising connection to Jake Paul that very few people know about? We'll reveal it later in the video, so stick around. The stakes and the money. Now, let's talk about what's at stake. What happens if Jake Paul beats Mike Tyson? And what does Tyson stand to gain if he wins? If Jake Paul wins, he not only gains immense credibility, but also opens doors to even bigger fights and endorsement deals. His earnings could skyrocket, and he might even be seen as a serious contender in the boxing world. For Mike Tyson, a victory over Jake Paul is about legacy. It's a statement that age is just a number and that his skills are timeless. Plus, a win could mean lucrative opportunities, from more exhibition matches to high-profile endorsements.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the one.
And speaking of money, wait until you hear the staggering figures they're set to earn from this fight. We'll break it down for you shortly.
I bought a new house.
The numbers and unknown facts. Let's get into their previous wins and losses. Mike Tyson's career has been a roller coaster, with 50 wins, 44 of them by knockout, and 6 losses.
Busted, landing these. Oh, nice uppercut by Busted Douglas. Look at this. He's knocked down for the first time in his career. Mike Tyson hits the canvas. He's in big trouble. He's not gonna make it. Unbelievable.
His ferocity in the ring is unmatched, but he's also faced his fair share of challenges.
Way to becoming one of the youngest heavyweight champions of all time. Bangs the body. Wow, with that uppercut is Tyson. Catches him with a right left hook, and he goes down. He goes down. He should be able to get up from this. His legs may be shut. They are. As Trevor Berbick falls back in the rope. I don't know if he's going to be able to continue. He's got the heart, but his body won't let him do what his mind wants to. And he's counted out.
Jake Paul, though newer to the sport, has an undefeated record so far, with his most notable wins being against former MMA fighters. But how much will they make from this fight? Reports suggest that both Tyson and Paul could earn upwards of $50 million each, depending on pay-per-view sales and sponsorship deals. And here's that surprising connection we mentioned earlier. Did you know that Mike Tyson once trained at the same gym where Jake Paul started his boxing journey? It's a small world, isn't it? So, is it a publicity stunt, or is it a genuine competition? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, this fight is going to be one for the history books.